Okay, Danny. Hi, how you going?
Good, Jace. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. So I've got you in.
Yep.
Because you've talked about you want to digress a bit at work and maybe start doing some butchery and stuff like that.
Yep, that's right.
Because you're doing all the prep stuff at the moment, so now you just want to start doing some meat, which is great. The company can certainly do with that. So we might start off. I'll show you how to bone a lamb leg. I know you marinate a lot of them for the guys, and then they bone them out. So we'll start you boning them out. It's a very handy skill to know because it'll also lead to other stuff as well. Like you'll be able to start boning chickens and doing a lot more of that butchery prep for the guys as well. So look, I've done a bit of a session plan up. I've looked at your preferred type of learning when you filled out that thing.
Yep, okay.
And it's saying that you prefer more of a kinesthetic style of learning. So basically I've drawn up a coaching plan for this. So today we'll do a one-on-one session. I'm going to show you a diagram step by step on how to bone the lamb leg. And then I'll just get you to attempt it, and I'll sit by and guide you through if there's any problems. I might just step in, but I might just let you have a crack and see how you go.
Okay, sounds good.
And then from then on, I think next week you'll be working with Shane. So I might get. I'll talk to Shane and he can just watch you and maybe just talk to you first, and then you'll bone out a lamb leg next to Shane. He'll just watch you, and then the following week we'll just see how you're going, and I think we'll just let you have a go on your own.
Yep.
And then we'll just check up on that after that. How's that all sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So, look, before we get started, we do just need to talk about safety, obviously. I know you've got some knife experience, but boning's a little bit different, so we just have to be really mindful of where the blade's going. No forcing of the blade, things like that. Just watch where your hands are. You might hear me sort of piping in and out if I think things are unsafe. Also, we just need to be wary of wearing aprons and things like that. So we'll put some aprons on. And also, I will make sure the board's all secure and all that sort of stuff. Okay. So let's have a look at the lamb first. So, as you can see, this is a good example here. So I'm just I'll open this up. You follow, have a look at this. As you can see, this is a really good diagram step by step. Okay. And then I'll get you to just wash your hands.
Yep.
And we'll set up the board and get going, okay?
Sounds good.
Any questions so far? Does that all...
No, it looks pretty good at the moment.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yep.
So I'll just put that to the side so we can keep using it. Now, I'm just, as you know, you put the wet cloth down to stop the board slipping.
Yep.
So and you just position the board where you're comfortable. Have you got an apron?
Yeah, I've got one over here.
Yeah. So it's a really good skill to have, and you'll see how useful it actually is. and it'll just help with the your position and your progression through the ranks of the kitchen, because I know you sort of want to start doing this sort of stuff and then maybe start doing functions and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So that'll be good. Okay, I'm just going to wipe that so it's not so slippery. It's good to have a cloth always with you. Just keep wiping, because if there is excess blood, the board tends to get a bit slippery.
Yep.
So, all right, looking at that diagram on the book, do you want to set up the lamb as you think it is on the book? So facing upside down or the right way around.
Okay.
Just tell me what you think.
That wouldn't it?
If you did it that way, you'd find that it's not that secure.
Yep.
It's safe. So the more surface area you have, the more secure it is.
Yeah, true. Yep.
Yeah. So do yourself a favour and grab a Chuck's wipe, and then you'll use that to sort of hold, fold it up, and then you can actually just use that as a bit of a guide for you. All right. So now I want you to just sort of feel where the bone is along. Just work out where the bone is.
Yep.
Okay. So what we're going to do first is remove this shank. Okay. We'll just get that out of the way.
Straight down.
Yep.
Yep.
Great. I'll just get that out of the way. Okay. So, are you happy with that angle there? Are you left your right hand?
Yeah.
Turn it that way. Yeah. Now, basically, you want to make an incision. We're going to make an incision to get to the bone, and then once we get to the bone, that's when we'll start working around the bone. So, what do you think you'd do to get to the bone? Do you think it'd be you've got a couple of options. There's no right or wrong way. You could make an incision all the way down, and then that'll open it up, and then we can start looking at where the bone is and working out where the bone is.
Yep.
I personally think that's the better option.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Technique's good. Things are out of the way. It's great that you're pulling the meat back as well.
Right, so I've got the knuckle.
Okay. So just stop for a moment and just have a bit of a feel. Like just get to familiarise yourself where that bone is, and just kind of almost problem solve in your head how you think the blade's going to go around that, and work out.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident for the bone, but it's more the knuckle that I have to.
Yeah. So do you want a bit more of an explanation about the knuckle?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. So if you can feel the bone down there, you can see how the bone goes like that.
Yep.
With this, I'd pull the meat away. Can I just show you I'd pull the meat away, and then I'd keep the bone. I'd keep the knife on the bone.
Yep.
And then the more you pull away, the more you can see.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So if you just do slow sort of technique like that, you'll see that it's starting to come away.
Yep.
So then you can actually work out where the bone is. So with the knuckle, I mean, a knuckle's no different to our knuckle. So it will have, there will be spaces in there and so forth.
Yep.
But yeah. Alright, you probably just want to stop for a minute because you actually want that. You want that on that side of your cutting.
Yep.
So you want to move.
So work.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, your pulling away technique's perfect. Because you actually want to try and get it all off in one piece.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'd almost stop working on that side and I'd start working on the other side, which will open that bone right up. Feel free to turn the whole thing around if it's easier. Starting to look good. Still a bit of trouble around the knuckle, hey?
Yeah, just trying to figure out how big the knuckle actually is.
Yeah. So, can I make a recommendation? I'd cut there and then just sort of scrape the meat away, and then that'll expose that knuckle a bit more. Yeah, that's perfect. Great technique.
So with that tendon that's there, does that need to be cut as well?
No, that'll, that needs to be cut. Yeah, you're right, actually. If you cut that through there, that'll free up that whole section. Perfect. So maybe do the same up here, and that'll loosen the bone a bit more.
Okay,
sort of there. Yeah, perfect. You just free all that up.
Is it alright to pull it away like that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Use your knife just to free that up a bit, and then So you'll be able to it's the same principle with beef as well. Like I know sometimes we bone out some beef, so it'd be exactly the same principle. You sort of find the bone, you work out which way the grain's going, and then that'll tell you where the different muscle components are.
Yeah.
But that's opened up beautifully. Like that's really clean. That's great.
There's still a bit there. We'll get that out after.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now, what do you think you should do up here? Do you think, or what do you think the next step is around
Well,
here?
in terms of wanting to keep as much fat within the meat,
Yeah.
I would probably go in as close as I can to the bone and leave that with the meat.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Great. You're doing a great job. And your time frame's good too. Like you're working at a good speed. Just think about safety too. If you're not using your knife, just put
Oil away. Okay.
Yeah. All right, just stop for a moment and have a look. Just have a bit of a suss. So can I recommend taking that off? Like just sort of moving that off the bone, and then you'll find that that'll free up that whole.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And just hold it out a bit.
Okay, yeah.
Keep cutting and then.
Take that off?
Nah, keep that all in one piece, yeah. Yeah, perfect, go down there. Just keep firing that bone down.
Oh, yeah.
Nearly there, well done.
There.
Perfect, mate. That's great.
Lovely.
So just fold it out and we'll have a look at it and we'll probably just need to clean up a few bits.
Yep.
So can you see places where...
There's still a bit of bone in there.
Okay. I'd almost just cut that off. I think we'll and there you have it. Well done.
Nice.
How do you think you went?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I agree.
When it comes to, do we keep...
That's fat.
Yep.
So
You want that to stay in to render?
yeah, that's fat and flavour. You know this. You probably know this end more. Like when you pull out those rolled, marinated lamb roasts for Shane. That's what's happened. So the next step is butterflying that more.
Okay.
And then putting that marinade on that you make.
Yeah.
And then tying it up. But we'll show you how to tie it up in a couple of weeks. Once we get to know to get the bone. But well done. I'm really happy with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Any questions?
No. It's all... That was explained pretty well. Just keep close to the bone and work your way around.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.